Lieutenant Graham spends his last day as a school resource officer. Football wins big over East Bridgewater. And we give you an inside look at a television production class. This is MET News. Hi, and welcome to MET News. My name is Keira Yaffee. Let's get right to the lead. September 24th was John Graham's last day as our school resource officer. Graham has been a beloved officer by all students and staff in the district in his time as an SRO for Middleborough Public Schools. He will be leaving the schools to take on a new position as lieutenant for the Middleborough Police Department.
As Lieutenant John Graham approaches his final days working at MHS, we decided to ask him a few questions based on the experience he has had here.
I think it's made me a much better police officer. Working with the students from kindergarten all the way to high school. After being on the road for 20 years, you kind of forget what it's like to be a juvenile. And, you know, we've all made poor decisions. So I think, if anything, it really has made me a better police officer in that aspect of I can really, touch base with the juveniles of the town and have a lot more compassion for them and sometimes for the mistakes they make as they work their way towards adulthood. This was going to be my fourth year. I started in August of 2018. My favorite part is the students, just the interaction with them every day. The smiles, the hey, how you doing? Just getting to know the students on a personal level and establishing some great relationships and friendships that I'm sure will carry on through the rest of my time working here in Middleborough. I will be in charge of the patrol division, so I will be oversee all the officers that you see in the cruisers that are on patrol on a daily basis. I'll be in charge of that, and I'll also be on patrol as well. The number one memory I'll have is watching my own daughter graduate with the class of 2020. That was a very special day for me, and I'll never forget it.
Thank you, Officer Graham, for all you have done for our school, and good luck in your new position. This has been Olivia Austin with MET News.
Thank you, Lieutenant Graham, for everything you have done for Middleborough. The new school resource officer is MHS graduate Officer Brian Wixton. We look forward to seeing him around MHS. Up next, we will take you behind the scenes of a television production class. But first, here's Lila Peddie with sports.
After a 28-8 loss versus Taunton on September 24th, Tribe Nation packed the stands on October 1st for the football team's second home game of the season against South Shore League rival East Bridgewater. We start in the first quarter. Jacob Briggs scrambles into the end zone to put the Sachems up 6-0 in the second. Briggs gets his second rushing touchdown to put the Sachems up 14-0. The Sachem defense pressured the Vikings all night with multiple sacks. Matthew Gavush broke 4 tackles to get the Sachems back in scoring position. Briggs scores on a QB keeper for his third touchdown of the night. The Sachems had a mix of rushing with deep passes to keep the Vikings off balance all night. Briggs was on fire as he throws for another touchdown. Sachems put 2 more on the board with the 2-point conversion by Nathan Tullish to put the Sachems up 28-0 in the second quarter. Isaiah Furtado catches EB behind the line of scrimmage for loss in the second half. The Sachems forced a lot of pressure and fought back and forced a defensive touchdown. After a wild snap from the Vikings offense, Tellish caps off the dominant win with a 2-point conversion. The final score was Middleborough 42 and East Bridgewater 0. With the win against Bridgewater, the Sachems bounced back for an overall season record of 3 wins and 1 loss. On October 8th, the football team will travel to Norwell. Then October 15th, they will return home to play Rockland. On Thursday, October 21st, they will travel to play Abington at the Ferrigno School Memorial Field. The MHS field hockey team has had an amazing start to their season with a 4-2-1 record. One of the wins contributing to this record is their game against East Bridgewater. The team is led by senior captains Allie Rideout, Carly Quill, Cameron Tingdahl, and Nora Williamson. On September 22nd, the girls face Carver on their home turf, winning the close game 1-0. Unfortunately, the girls face their first loss on September 27th against Sandwich with a score of 0-3. They brought it back with a game against East Bridgewater on September 30th, winning 1-0. On Wednesday, October 6th, the field hockey team will play Norwell at the Middleborough Stadium. On October 8th, they will travel to play Apponequet. They will travel again on October 12th to play Bishop Stang. On Friday, October 15th, they will play Carver at the Carver Middle High School hockey field. Then on Saturday, October 16th, they will play Cohasset at the Middleborough Stadium at 10 a.m. And at 3:30 p.m. on October 19th, they will play Cohasset again at Cohasset High School. On October 20th, they will play East Bridgewater at the Middleborough Stadium. Finally, they will play Mashpee on October 22nd at the Mashpee High School. After winning the South Shore League title last fall, the girls' varsity soccer team is back and ready for the 2021 season. Dorothy Ferrigno wanted to know what they've been doing to prepare for the season.
After last year, the girls' varsity soccer team has lost a lot of seniors and gained a new assistant coach. Take a look at what they've been doing to prepare for their season.
My goals for the season are for our team to always be getting better and working to get better and making progress throughout the year.
My goals for the season are to help lead my team to be the best that we can be on and off the field.
I'm hopeful to become a better player and score at least 1 goal because I usually play defense and midfield.
My goals for the season are to make a lot of fun memories and have a last fun senior year.
My goal for the season for this team is to qualify for the state tournament, no matter what it takes.
Some things I did to get ready for the season was run and work on my mile time and go to captain's practices hosted by our captains Mal McKenna and Addie Enos.
Throughout the summer, I've been training, been going to the gym, practicing my mile time, as well as hosting captain's practices for the whole team to go to and get ready for the season.
Getting ready for the season, I was doing a lot of running and conditioning to get a 6:50 mile time, as well as going to the captain's practices led by Mallory McKenna and Addie Enos, which were absolutely amazing. And yeah, just working out on my own and doing my own thing.
What I did to prepare for the season, I did as much scouting as I could on the other teams in the league and on our schedule. And I did my best to motivate the players to train in the off season and come to day one as ready as they could be.
To get ready for the season, I did a lot of training and running and trying to get my team to go to captain's practices so that we could be ready for our first game.
Qualities that make a team great is a lot of communication and passion and just really like being loyal and being there for your teammates and always having their support whether you're doing good or bad.
The thing that's most essential for the team is that we work hard and practice at game speed during every practice.
So our soccer coach actually had us do a little drill to all of us to write down 3 aspects of the team that really make a team great. And a few of mine were communication, effort, and passion were I thought 3 things that can really make a team great.
I think the most important quality to make a team great is having good team chemistry and working together on and off the field.
Get ready because these girls have come to win. This has been Dorothy Ferrigno with MET News.
On Tuesday, September 17th, the girls' varsity team took on East Bridgewater at home. The girls had an amazing game, with Addison Latender scoring 2 goals. The final result was a 2-2 tie. Shauna Gallagher makes a play up the right wing. Eliana Bush has a chance for a goal for the Sachems. Shauna Gallagher wins the ball off of Eliana Bush's foot. Ellie Bush makes moves around the Carver defenders to get the Sachems' first goal. Jessica Perry wins the ball on the wing to have a chance for the Sachems. Eliana Bush takes another shot at the Carver defense. Lila Peddie makes a defensive play, passing the ball to Aria Bacon. Shauna Gallagher has another chance of scoring. Jocelyn Bush plays the ball to Shauna Gallagher's feet. Kaylynn McCurtain makes a cross for the Sachems. Shauna Gallagher was able to capitalize on the cross, getting the Sachems' second goal. Kaylynn McCurtain wins the ball for the Sachems. Ellie Bush makes a cross for the Sachems, allowing Jill Baldacini to get the game-winning goal for the Sachems. On September 29th, the girls had a home game against Rockland. The Sachems played a physical game but ended up losing 3-0. On Friday, October 1st, the ladies traveled to Cohasset, but the girls tried their best but had a hard time putting a point on the board. The final score of the game was 3-0, with Cohasset ending up on top. On Tuesday, October 5th, the ladies traveled to Hull, where they tied 0-0. The ladies are traveling to Mashpee High School on October 7th. In the following week, the Sachems have a home game against New Bedford High School. On Friday, October 15th, the ladies have an away game at Abington High School. The Sachems have a home game on October 19th against Norwell High School. On October 21st, the Sachems are traveling to East Bridgewater High School. As the season comes to an end, the girls have an away game at New Bedford High School on October 26th. Good luck, Sachems. The boys' soccer team's record of 1 win and 8 losses is not reflective of the effort they have put on this season. On September 15th, they played a physical match against Cohasset. The Sachems came up just short, losing to Cohasset 2-0. The team played another close match, losing to the East Bridgewater Vikings 2-3 before losing 5-0 against Old Rochester Regional High School. The Rockland Bulldogs defeated the Sachems by a score of 6-1 to bring them their overall record to 1-8 on the season so far. The boys' next game is on October 7th against Mashpee. They will be playing at New Bedford on the 9th, and then they're back at home the next week on the 13th against Randolph. They'll continue the week playing Abington on the 14th and then playing Norwell on the 19th. And again, the Sachems will be back home on the 21st playing East Bridgewater. The boys and girls cross-country teams continue on with their hard work, with the girls going 4-0 and the boys being 3-1. On September 30th, the boys and girls took on Abington at their course. The boys won by securing the top 4 spots. The final score was 19-37, making their record 3-1. The girls continued to go undefeated with a score of 24-37. Captain Allie Kirkpatrick, along with seniors Madison Hancock, Lily Kirkpatrick, helped taking the team's top few spots. Their next meet is at Cohasset on October 6th. Their final home meet will be against Rockland for senior night on October 12th. The cross-country team will have their final in-season meet at Norwell on October 19th. Good luck in your final meets cross-country. Middleborough Girls Volleyball has continued their season on the road. The girls varsity team has put up many fights in previous games but fell short in each one. However, the girls were able to pull through, winning 2 games against Carver and Randolph High School. The varsity girls volleyball team faced a tough loss, losing 0-3 to Apponequet High School on September 24th. However, the girls are making a comeback after winning 2 games in a row. The first game was won against Randolph on September 28th, where the girls won 3-1. The girls also won 3-0 against Carver High School on September 29th. The girls put up a tough fight, keeping the games close, but lost to New Bedford 0-3 on Monday, October 5th. The girls also came back for redemption against Mashpee, playing a tough game, but however fell short and lost 2-3. Let's look at the highlights from their first win against Randolph. Great hit by varsity middle attacker L. Doherty. Nice hit by junior right side attacker Paige Rooney. Great serve from junior Alex Welch. Amazing pass by senior Liana Davidson, followed by an outstanding hit from senior outside hitter Emma Kidston. Awesome hit by junior middle hitter Ayla Goldman. Nice tip by senior setter Alyssa Roulier. Middleborough girls work as a team to win the point in a great rally. Great serve by senior Emma Kidston, winning an ace. Awesome point-winning serve by Kaylynn Johnson. Middleborough Girls Volleyball will continue their season on the road playing at Rockland High School on Friday, October 8th, followed by Norwell on October 13th. Then Middleborough will play at Abington High School on Friday, October 15th. On Saturday, October 16th, the girls will play Apponequet High School. Continuing their season, the girls will move on and play Durfee on October 18th, East Bridgewater on October 20th, New Bedford on October 25th, and following that, they will play Durfee again on October 27th, and they will finish their season playing Bridgewater Raynham on October 28th before competing in the South Shore League playoffs. Our golf team continues on their season with a record of 3-6. The team is led by captains Justin Tellish and Charles Montross. At their match versus East Bridgewater on September 22nd, the boys faced a tough loss of 80-111. At Mashpee on September 27th, the boys faced a close loss of 76-102, although the boys brought it back on September 29th, winning against Carver on their home course. On September 30th, the boys won against Rockland 77-112. The boys will begin closing out their season with Cohasset on October 6th on their home course. On October 7th, New Bedford will come to our course. The boys will move on to face East Bridgewater on October 8th on their course. They have their final home match on October 12th versus the Norwell Clippers. At their last match, the boys will face Apponequet on October 13th. Good luck, boys. That's it for sports. Back to you, Keira.
Middleborough Key Club is led this year by junior Haley Soul. She has done an excellent job so far and is encouraging her fellow sachems to join. Key Club gives a wide variety of community service opportunities. As a reminder, all students must complete 24 hours of volunteer-based work in order to graduate. If you have an interest in getting involved, contact Mrs. Snook or Mr. Reynolds for details. Get ready, seniors. Are you planning to apply for admission to Bridgewater State University this fall? If you are, we have a terrific opportunity for you. MHS will be hosting our 4th annual BSU Instant Decision Day on Wednesday, November 17, 2021. Instant Decision Day is when admission counselors from BSU come to MHS and meet individually with students who have applied early action. If these students have met BSU's admissions criteria, they will walk away from the 15-minute meeting with an acceptance letter in hand from BSU. The day will begin at 9 and end by 1. Fill out a time slot found in Brannigan's Bulletin by October 21st, 2021. Television production students have been using the new state-of-the-art studio spaces to their advantages this year. Under the guidance of Mr. Pelletier, there is tons of excitement for the future. Here's Kyle Akin with more.
With the changes that the new school brings, it is shaping the way that students learn and teachers teach. One of the largest changes is here in the TV production studio. I had the chance to speak with Mr. Pelletier about how the new changes are affecting him and his teaching style.
I've found with this new school, it's totally changed the way this class is taught. And it's such an awesome responsibility to be able to take this state-of-the-art equipment and modify it. I would say before we moved into this new school, I had to adjust the curriculum based on what we couldn't do. And now there's really no restrictions on what we can't do anymore. The potential for outreach for MET News is really unlimited. Our target viewers are students and family members and communities of Middleborough, and our content will continue to run on our educational access channel locally for those cable subscribers in town. But I'm excited to say that we have over 1,100 YouTube subscribers, and everything we do on MET goes right up in their feed. So I think we have a tremendous captive audience of viewers that want to know what's happening in this exciting new school, all the things that students are accomplishing. District-wide, we can now be the PR branch for that and really showcase all the amazing things that are happening K through 12.
Now here are some TV Pro students to comment on their endeavors in the TV production course.
I'm most excited about all the new opportunities the new studio will provide, like being able to do talk shows or things on the new green screen or studio shoots and a bunch of different other things.
Honestly, I'm just really excited to start creating things. I've wanted to do this for a while and haven't been able to afford it, so.
I think that TV Pro will be a lot better than it has in the past when we have all this new equipment to use.
From the students to the teacher himself, TV Pro is shaping up to be one of the most intuitive courses in all of MHS. I'm Kyle Akin from MET News.
All traffic should continue to enter campus via the Route 28 entrance and exit via Wood Street. The entrance from Wood Street is for school buses only. Students are expected to park in the new parking lot alongside of the new school in addition to the gravel lot located beyond the staff lot near right field of the JV baseball field. Student drop-off will continue at the entrance to the bus loop coming in from East Grove Street. Faculty and staff will be parking in the paved lot next to the maintenance garage, which has been the space they have parked in since the new school opened. Staff will be outside each morning helping with traffic flow and parking. We ask for patience as we try to accommodate all drivers onto the campus. We are anticipating that our new parking lot will be done by mid to late October. Please prepare for a potentially slow morning drop-off and dismissal process each day. We are limited to options with only one access road to the campus for the first few weeks of the year. A few things to consider. Please park in your parking space when waiting for your student to come to your vehicle. Live parking in the access road seems to be part of the backup. We will let buses leave first in order for the buses to drop off the high school students and be to the middle school in time for their dismissal. The time is of the essence. Lastly, please consider using the school buses each day as there are plenty of seats available to get students to and from school. Thank you for your patience and flexibility. Attention class of 22. Senior photos are due by Monday, November 22nd, 2021. Each senior should submit 3 pictures, including a formal portrait, a casual shot, and a baby photo, or a picture with your pet. Images should be renamed to your last name and first name, then your subject matter. Ask Mr. Brannigan for more information. Thank you for joining us on this episode of MET News. We will leave you with tonight's scenes from the latest construction progress at Middleborough High School. I'm Keira Yaffee, and have a great night.